Briefing of the Censsa Worldwide Stakeholders Meeting that was held on the 11th day of May 2024. The meeting, starting with an opening prayer, which was taken by Censsa Chief Adam Johnson at about 4:30 p.m., with a total number of 10 stakeholders in attendance. The spirited agenda of the meeting was disclosed to all stakeholders by the Censsa Chief Adam Johnson, which include a day prayer summit, Censsa seminar, which will come in 3 phases. The first phase will be a debate or quiz competition. The second phase will be a symposium where our political elites and senior comrades will come and have an interface with Censsa by having a word to say to them. The third phase will be the entrepreneurial skill acquisition. The next agenda was the Censsa Student Week, which will take place towards the endpoint of the Censsa the 11th administration. Finally, a friendly football match will be played among all LGA here in Calabar. After careful explanation of the agenda of the meeting, which is also the blueprint of Censsa the 11th, Chief Adam Johnson, the floor was thrown open for reaction. Upon reaction, Comrade Teresa, the acting SUG president of Cross River State University, loved the idea of we starting with a prayer summit, and she suggested that the prayer summit should be rounded up with a Thanksgiving service in any of the churches here in Calabar. She further asked the question that if the friendly football match to be played among the 6 LGAs that makes up Censsa Worldwide will capture the females as well. The Censsa chief quickly reacted by saying if the DOS of the various LGA can bring the females out, they will participate as well. Senator Kirian further praised the idea of friendly football match among the LGA and also urges the DOS of each LGA to mobilize their members. Stay tuned for more. How can we achieve this blueprint? Looking forward to the growth and success of the blueprint brought before the stakeholders of Censsa Worldwide, the Censsa Chief Adam Johnson, asked the question, how can we achieve this blueprint of ours? The Censsa Chief, while on course, suggested that since Censsa Worldwide is not a dues-paying association, the LGA that make up Censsa Worldwide should be levied a particular amount of money as part of their support to the worldwide body. He further said that this should be done first before embarking on courtesy visit. As part of the reaction made in regard of the question asked by the Censsa Chief, how can we achieve this blueprint? Chief Marvelous Imoke, Censsa Chief the 9th, said the LGA heads should make a comment and also meet the chapters for support. He also urges us to start courtesy visits, as this is also a means of raising funds for the association. Chief BT Divine, in his suggestion, said the stakeholders of Censsa will support the Censsa Chief to enable him achieve his blueprint. As a means of further reaction, Chief Adam Johnson suggested that the first 2 projects should be supported and funded by the LGA stakeholders, while the fund that will be realized from courtesy visit should be used to complete the leftover project, which is the skill acquisition and Censsa Student Week. Chief Gospel Ayi supported the suggestion made by the chief. Comrade Benedict, Council Chief, in his suggestion said, realizing funds from chapter might be difficult. We should rather tax the stakeholders. This was said because a suggestion was made by Chief Marvelous Imoke that since chapters are paying dues, we should as well tax them. Comrade Obo Moses, in his speech, gave cheers to the Censsa Chief Adam Johnson, on his good start towards his administration. As part of his contribution, he suggested that a specific amount of money should be given to the LGAs to pay, rather than them relying on politicians. How much will each LGA contribute? Chief Edim Johnson suggested that each LGA should pay 50,000 each. Upon reaction, Comrade Fideli said other means of sourcing funds should be looked at rather than tasking the LGA. Comrade Assurance, in his suggestion, said information should be written down and posted in the platform for most support by stakeholders. He further said if LGAs are to support, let it be a token of at least 10 to 15,000 naira. Comrade Patrick Ezege added that we should go for courtesy visit. He also suggested that the Unity March should be played within the convenience of the Central. Chief Emmanuel Obetin said he is in line with what Comrade Patrick, the Emeritus President of Yakov Students Worldwide, suggested when he said that we should embark on courtesy visit rather than tasking the LGA, knowing fully well that they have their own blueprints to accomplish. Comrade Emmanuel Iwara Nance, JCC Chairman, asked a question direct to the Censsa Chief, the 11th, that do LGA pay dues? After which a brief explanation was given to him by the Chief. Comrade Benedict, Council Chief, suggested that 5,000 naira should be paid by all LGA head, while a 1,000 naira should be paid by stakeholders. Chief Edim Johnson, reacting to the suggestion of the stakeholders vis-a-vis the question, asked how much will each LGA contribute. The chief came into a conclusion that all LGAs should pay a sum of 5,000 naira and chapters are also included. While the support of the stakeholder, which will be anchored by Chief BT Divine, will be done on the Censsa Worldwide platform, upon which regular updates as to the payment will be published on the platform. The chief also reacted. He said, friendly football match will be played in Calabar, after which the full competition will be played in the Central. AOB. The chief spoke about the Censsa Worldwide Constitution. In his speech, he said, the Constitution is due for amendment, and he requested that a date should be fixed for the Congress. Chief Emmanuel Obetin spoke about the impression and importance of the BOT. Comrade Obo Moses talked about the reviving of Censsa UCC chapter, and he appealed that something should be done about it. The Chief Edim Johnson, said he is going to embark on the familiarization tour to all chapters this week. The closing remark was taken by Chief Edim Johnson in his speech. He acknowledged and thanked the stakeholders who have actually showed up to discuss the progress of Censsa Worldwide. He prayed that God, who brought them safely, would take them home safely. The closing prayer was taken by the chief, and the meeting came to a close at about 7:30 p.m. Long live Censsa, long live NACRIS. My name is Comrade Edim Goodness.